Yo, what's cracking, peeps? Your boy T Money up in the hazy late night status. It's like 11 p.m. Eastern time right now. Finally, just getting down to this. It's been a really, really long day. Some wrenches got thrown in my plan initially, but I wanted to share with you guys a mega unboxing. I got quite a few things in the mail today. Being that it's so late, I decided to just open up all of the movies. I got a package from Severin that finally came in, and a package from Diabolic DVD that came in today as well. And then I got a huge box from Mezco Toys, which is really awesome. I'm really excited for what's in here. So I saved that to unbox for you guys. But I've I've opened, basically, the rest of the stuff that I got, just because for time's sake I wanted to just get right into it. So let's go ahead and start with the package from Severin Films. So it's their newest bundle, and I got We Dare You to See, and yeah, I guess I'll go over this one first. So these are like Mondo films, I guess, from the 60s, 63 and 65. Not really too familiar with them, but I think they're like sexploitation type films, I guess. Don't really know. They're like sexploitation documentaries, I think, basically. And on this one, there's Echo and the Forbidden. Echo explores a world of sadism, delinquency, roller derby, extreme piercing, appalling stereotypes, and the infamous Lapland women castrating reindeer with their teeth sequence. And then The Forbidden is Frost and Crease's rarely seen and totally insane 66 fake Mondo, packed with stage scenes and Swiss lesbians. So I'm not really sure what Mondo Cane is, but I know it's adapted from the success of that in the United States, I believe. So yeah, I apologize, I guess, in advance for not really doing my homework on these releases. I just bought them because they were part of the package. Hey, Pipsy, and this month. So, and then this one is called Mondo Frido and Mondo Bizarro, and I guess it's these two guys, Lee Frost and Bob Crease rather, and they basically are famous for producing, directing these sexploitative, or whatever you want to call it, shockumentaries from hey Pippi, from the 60s. So that's all four of those films, I guess. I guess it's just some weird shit, really. So really excited about this. All the Colors of the Dark box set. You get a really, really nice documentary called All the Colors of the Giallo, and then you have, of course, the classic All the Colors of the Dark Giallo film, starring the great Edwidge Fenech, or however you pronounce it. She's very, very beautiful. But yeah, this is cool. It says, even by 70s extreme standards, it remains among the more notorious and disturbing thrillers in genre history. Now experience one of the most entertaining giallo you'll ever see, like you've never seen it before. The luscious Edwidge Fenech gives the performance of her career as a woman tormented by visions of satanic violence, hallucinatory horror, and psychosexual insanity. Awesome. And then you, of course, get the All the Colors of the Giallo, which I believe is a 2 or 3 disc collection featuring over 5.5 hours of classic trailers, plus a bonus CD of legendary Giallo themes. So all of the Giallo stuff you could ever want on that disc. And yeah, I'm just excited because she is so sexy, and I love anything that she's in, for that matter. And I have this, All the Colors of the Dark, because I knew prior to ordering this release that this film had been released, and in fact it is number 7 from the Shameless Entertainment Blu-ray line. So all you can eat, or all you could ever need, of All the Colors of the Dark. So really, really stoked on that. Really nice set. And then the last thing I got from Severin is a film I'm really excited to check out. I've never seen this before. Skinner. I guess it's an 80s slasher film, rarely seen slasher film, starring Ted Raimi, which is awesome, as well as Ricky Lake, Tracy Lords, and I think there's a few others in here too. Well, yeah, but I guess so. So apparently this is like a, what's that? Dash. Some of the best effects from K&B Effects, or I guess the most gory effects at the time. K&B Effects, obviously, The Walking Dead, Greg Nicotero, his whole gig. And, of course, they did tons of stuff into the 90s and stuff. They really did survive over the years, whereas kind of like Tom Savini kind of fell off, I guess. K&B Effects just kind of became like the go-to and practical makeup effects work. So anyway, uncut, unrated. The notorious 90s shocker scanned in 4K for the first time ever. It's been called sleaze oozing, gut churning, incredibly tasteless. It featured one of the most intensely graphic scenes yet by K&B Effects Group. Uncut, it remains perhaps the most disturbing and rarely seen shocker of the 90s. My apologies. So it's from 1993, the early 90s. Stars Ted Raimi. Delivers an unnerving performance as psycho drifter Dennis Skinner, who wears flesh suits he slices from doomed prostitutes. He falls for a lonely young housewife, played by Ricky Lake, and is himself hunted by a horribly scarred survivor. Awesome. Little revenge in there. Greatness. I've never seen the film, but I'm really, really excited to check it out. So you get a really nice slipcover. Unfortunately, no booklet, but that's okay. And I have to shout out Severin Films because I don't know if you guys remember, but I complained on my Instagram and maybe in a YouTube video or two about a package that I don't even remember what it is now that I had ordered from them that never came. It just took a really, really long time. And finally, I made like some stupid post on Instagram about how they suck and like I don't know if I could continue doing business with a company that just ignores you when you reach out to inquire about the status of an order that you have. And the dude got to me and he was just real and straight up. He's like, listen, dude, you're gonna get your stuff. You've always gotten your stuff. There's not an issue here. It's a one-man show. Just chill out. You're gonna get your movies. That sort of thing. Kind of put me in my place, I guess you could say. So after apologizing to him, I feel like we kind of like we were cool or whatever. So, long story short, in the package I got this little gift card. Oh, sorry. Hopefully nobody can see that. Yeah, somebody's gonna use this now, probably. Fuck. But anyways, it is a 20% gift card, 20% off my next purchase from Severin. So, awesome. Really nice of them. And it says, apologies for the delay on your 2018 order. Here is a coupon for 20% off. Really, really nice of them to do that. So, guys, don't be assholes and steal my code. I know for a millisecond it's there, but honestly, hopefully you can't even see it because the writing's so small. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I'm not going to cancel the video on account of that. So, anyways, awesome. Thank you, Severin. Amazing stuff, as always. All right, so I got a huge package. Oh, and they also sent me some cool Intervision and Severin stickers. And I just got a new car today, guys. So this bad boy, it was like it was meant to be. I got a new Saab today. Well, it's an oxymoron, but it's a new car for me. That's going to go on my Saab for sure. And they also gave me Intervision stickers. So super rad, super appreciative of that stuff there for sure. And now let's get into the package of stuff I got from Diabolic DVD. So first up we have a newer film. It sounded really interesting to me, called Dry Blood. This is the reversible cover artwork. You guys might notice this cover artwork from like the Diabolic page or wherever this is being sold. But it's a film called Dry Blood. And it sounded really interesting to me. Mixes like multiple subgenres of film, I guess. In a rural mountain town, an unstable drug addict must unravel a surreal murder mystery as he's terrorized by malevolent ghosts, a deranged sheriff, and the frightening hallucinations from his withdrawal. Awesome. Sounds really good. Dry Blood. Next up, I got to keep this rolling for time's sake. A new one from Kino Lorber. We have The Midnight Man. I've never seen this movie. I really am excited to check it out. Burt Lancaster plays, I think, an ex-cop or something. Goes to prison for a while. I think he's wrongly accused of something. And then, he's a policeman who's just been released from prison for shooting his wife's lover. He's offered and takes a job as a campus night watchman. When a co-ed, the daughter of a prominent senator, is murdered, and the local sheriff tries to pin the crime on a creepy night janitor, Slade, played by Lancaster, decides to start his own unauthorized investigation that takes the lid off the hornet's nest. So it sounds really awesome, kind of like a murder mystery type film. So it sounds really awesome. The Midnight Man, Kino Lorber. Can't go wrong with that. Had to pick this one up because I'm a huge fan of this movie. Severin released this. Apparently the Severin release is out of print. I just saw a post today from Gore Forever. He always is, you know, as I mentioned before, always posting the newest stuff for news. And you can get this movie. The only difference between this release and the Severin release, I think, is the only thing that this is lacking is one interview that was included on the Severin release that's not included on this release. So if you want the Severin release, don't buy it for $85 on Amazon. Go over to Hamilton Books. They have it for like $6, I think, on Blu-ray. So that's awesome. But Arrow just released this. It's Arrow. It's chock full of special features. It's reversible cover artwork. It comes with a booklet. Let's see what J card I get, or whatever you call it, promo card. Tideland, a film that I don't own, so maybe someday. But you do get a nice little mini leaflet booklet type thing in here. First pressing only. Great film. If you guys haven't seen this movie, Horror on a Train, it's really, really good. And it, of course, stars the great Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. And it's a really, really, really good kind of creature feature. Icy, Arctic, cold, train, isolated setting. It's a lot of fun. Horror Express. It's really good. Check it out. If you like horror on trains, you cannot go wrong. And it's from, I think, this 1984, so the early 80s. Awesome. Next up is a movie I'm kind of iffy about. It's a new one from Scream Factory, and I don't really know anything about it. Mermaid Lake of the Dead. Apparently it's about a woman who dies in a watery death. She seeks her revenge, or her vengeance, I guess, or whatever, coming back as a mermaid monster type thing, and she kind of curses this lake type thing. It sounds really cheesy, I'm not going to lie. It sounds really like made-for-TV, PG, corny, cheesy horror. I mean, and not in a good way. Not in a schlocky way, we'll say that. More on like just a cheap, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I haven't seen the film, but there's not a single quote on the back of it. No special features, just a Blu-ray with a slipcover. Mermaid Lake of the Dead. I could be wrong. Anybody seen this? Is it any good? Let me know. Just sounds like a corny love story, kind of. Last but not least, actually, wait, no, I have a few more items from this pickup. Bronson and Breakout. Can't wait to revisit this movie. Love me some Charles Bronson. Just a fun action movie for sure. 1975. Sentenced to 28 years in prison for a crime he never committed. Only two things can get him out. A lot of money and Chucky Bronson. Can't go wrong with that. You get a huge booklet in here. Chock full of goodness. Really nice release. First pressing only, so get on it if you want your booklet. And it's I've read a little bit of the booklet actually, and it just has a lot of quotes and inserts from interviews with Charles Bronson in like the 70s and stuff. And he basically said he did film for money, and that's it. But he did a good job, so I can't complain really. Then I picked up two media books from Diabolic as well. Humanoids from the Deep. Had to grab that. Look at that cover artwork. Awesome. Do own the Shout Factory release of this movie on Blu-ray, so I'm probably going to keep this one sealed for right now. But it's from OFDB Filmworks, not really sure, in conjunction with MGM and Park Circus, whoever that is. But all in German, really nice. Love that cover artwork. Love the movie as well. It's a great one, classic, Humanoids from the Deep. And then, really, really stoked for this one, Terrifier. So glad I grabbed this. There's only 333 of these made. I got number 179, as you can see on the back. Super limited from Nameless Entertainment. Putting out some awesome stuff. This was an awesome movie. Need I say anything else about it? Had to grab this media book. It's going to be worth a lot of money probably. And I love that cover artwork, man. It's so fucking rad. So yeah, I love Terrifier. Awesome stuff. So yeah, this is pretty rare. I'm glad that I jumped right on that because it sold out almost instantly. Alrighty. And I don't know as far as these media books. Let's see. Humanoids from the Deep is Region B, I believe. Yep, Region 2, and this is Region B as well. So you have to have all region capabilities for both of these films. I do believe. I've been wrong before. I've been misled before. All right, guys. Now, we're going to get into something special and something a little bit different. Wow, I tore through those movies, didn't I? Cool. Pardon me for 1 second. I need a little fuel. Dried mangoes. Coated in sugar. I buy them by the pound. I love them. Such a good snack. Although, there's a lot of sugar in them. So you gotta be careful. Cheers, guys. All right. I'm ready. I saw the one and only Tom Savini make a post on his Instagram, the Tom Savini, and he basically just said Mezco Toys did an amazing job on this particular release of a film that he did the special effects for. Happens to be my favorite movie of all time. I went on to eBay and I was like, I need to get that. It is something that I need to have. I don't usually collect figures. Occasionally I'll buy them. I have a few. I probably have like a handful. I have a few like up over there. And then I have like my Night of the Demons and my Scream Factory, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 1 and 2. Then I have my Cavity Colors, it's my stuff I've showed you before, The Fog, and a couple Friday the 13th, NECA figures and stuff. But my favorite movie of all time, I looked at the price and I was like, fuck, I really shouldn't, and I can't afford it, and I shouldn't do it, but I have to do it. So I debated, I put it in the cart, I removed it from the cart, I put it in the cart, I removed it from the cart. I ended up putting it in the cart and pulling the trigger. And I'm happy I did, but part of me is like, damn, dude, you really can't afford that. What can I say? It's my favorite movie of all time. I will justify that till the day I die. Alright, so we have a really nice box from Mecca. And I was first thinking, or Mezco, I always say Mecca. I combine NECA and Mezco, and I call it Mecca. But it's Mezco. And I first found out about Mezco from Pizzal. Shout out to Piz, my buddy. I'm actually going to be doing, that's a side note, but stay tuned for some more info about that. I'm going to be doing like a podcast chat type thing with Pizzal and a couple of buddies. I don't know if it's going to be viewable. I don't know much about it yet, but I'm on it. It's part of the Pizzal Gimme 5 support thing that's going to be happening, but I'll talk to you guys more about that when I know more about it. I'm kind of like an amateur when it comes to online group chats and stuff like that, and so I don't really know the details about that yet, but Pizzal had showed off a Friday the 13th, I think part 3 or 4, Mezco figure a few months back, almost a year ago maybe. I loved it so much I had to buy it. You could remove the mask and it has that part 4, that ugly deformed Jason, and I had to buy it. So that was my first introduction to Mezco toys. And so right from there on, I knew once I ordered that piece and how high quality it was. I loved, I just, what am I saying? It approved them to me or whatever. I was down. I liked Mezco. I liked the quality of their stuff, the look of their stuff. So long story short, I hadn't purchased anything from them until this now. But it's totally different. This is from their, I guess it's called like 112 line. And basically what you get is, I think, a big Mezco sticker. Then you get this little Mezco toy, which is a mini... Oh yeah, you always get these Metsits. They're like those little keychain things. I'm going to leave that for now. You get a Diabolic 112 brochure for one of their new things. So basically what they do is they do like a 112-inch. 112 is a figure line that they're coming out with, where you get a 12-inch figure, basically, a foot figure. And so what I ordered from them is the Flyboy Plaid Shirt Zombie and the Flyboy Zombie Dawn of the Dead Mezco, I'm going to say it a million times, sorry guys, figures. And I had to do it. I love this movie so much. I love the Plaid Shirt Zombie. He's always been like, kind of like Dr. Tongue from Day of the Dead. The Plaid Shirt Zombie in that airplane bunker scene of Dawn of the Dead is just always ingrained in my mind as being one of the creepiest, coolest zombie sequences of all time. Plus, I love when the dude gets his head chopped off by the chopper. But that whole scene, I love so much. And so when I saw that they were doing a 12-inch bust of each one of these characters, it had to be mine. It was destiny. So what I did was, I got on, and thank you to you fine people who watch my videos and support my channel, I sold a bunch of movies that I have 2 copies of, and I was able to purchase this with the money that I made from that. And I know initially I said I needed to pay bills and stuff, but I'm a fucking addict collector. What can I say, guys? I lied, but I'm so happy that I was able to get this, because I couldn't afford this otherwise. Like, I just couldn't. Like, with paycheck money, it's just too much, because this was like $160 almost shipped. I think it was like $130, and then the shipping was like $30. So what we have here, guys, are 2 amazing characters. They don't look like they're a foot long, so I'm not sure what the whole 112 thing is. But $112 collective displayed bases and adjustable posing posts. So I don't know as if I'm going to... I don't really want to open these. Part of me like really doesn't want to. But for the channel's sake, guys, I'll do it. For the sake of entertainment, I will do it. Smells kind of strange. It's got an odd scent to it, but it's alright. It's not a bad scent. It's not a great scent. Trying to figure out how to open this without... so I can actually like repackage it. I don't want to destroy the packaging. Oh, cool. Alright, so I'm not going to take them out, but what I will do is I will display them. Oh, man. Guys... watch, I probably broke them. They're probably broken now. You guys suck, you know that? Look what you made me do. You made me break my new fucking figures. All for the fucking love of the show. God damn it. You know what? I'm pissed now. I'm really, really mad. And I also am a man down. I don't know what happened to Flyboy. Flyboy's MIA, guys. Fucking A, dude. Seriously? Turi, you are a fucking bonehead. Like, for real, though, Flyboy is, like, straight up MIA. He fell out, right? Yeah, he's not there. What the fuck? Oh, Flyboy fell forward. Thank God. Flyboy didn't hit the ground, guys. That's good. Cool. So these are really, really nice. Yes, they are. Imagine if this guy broke. If I broke one of them. But I didn't. So they're really cool, though. I don't know if they're $150 cool. I'm not going to lie. But they're really cool. Look at the detail in the plaid shirt zombie. I mean, I'm trying to get it like focused. It's hard to do. Hang on, I'm gonna get it though. You can see the wart that I used to have on my hand there. Look at that detail. Keeps going in and out, but you guys get the picture, right? Really, really nice. And then the legendary Flyboy. That's like amazing. It really is. It looks just like the fucker. What's his name? David MG or something, I think is his actual name. But it's amazing. It really is amazing. So cool. So I'm psyched. I'm glad Flyboy didn't hit the ground. Thankful for that. So yeah, I mean, and you get a little gun here, which is kind of cool. You can put it right in Flyboy's hand. I think I'll do that right now for you guys. I thought it should go in Flyboy's hand. I'm not really sure how. Maybe like that. I'm not sure, because Flyboy has the gun, not the other dude. It's almost like not fitting. I'm not going to fuck with it right now. Sorry, guys. Just can't. I don't have time. But anyway, so these are really cool. I'm really happy. That I was able to purchase these and afford them. So thanks to you guys for that. Like, seriously, I couldn't have done this any other way. So sorry that I fucking... I know I apologize too much, but that I dropped shit and just kind of made it like not enjoyable to watch. I was really excited, and now I'm just so upset that I dropped my figures. But these are the stands that they come with. Really cool. Got to be careful because I don't want them to fall out. But yeah, so awesome. And it comes in a really nice box, obviously, like I showed you. So yeah, anyway, guys, I'm going to bed. It's late. Thank you for watching this video. And also, I wanted to say thank you for everybody's continued support. I got my YouTube, like, monthly report back in, and I got the most viewership ever last month that I've had. I set my record of minutes watched on the channel, so I really appreciate all of the new subscribers as well, all of the old subscribers, everybody. I appreciate everybody for watching my channel. And thank you. Have a great night. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.